Hello friends and happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, May the 6th, and we're still surfing into summer. So today is our day of surfing. Today we are doing reading and recipes to share with your friends. So I want you to take a second and look through some of your mom's cookbooks or her favorite recipe books and find something that your family just loves to enjoy during the summer. And I want you to send one of those to me through email. And then I'll make a list of everybody's and we'll share them together on the very last day of school. Okay, I've also included a recipe for you to make today. So, mine doesn't have it, but you should have a recipe for sand cups on the back of your paper that looks just like this. And so you're just going to use the instructions to follow that to make your own sand cup today as a little treat. Okay, all right, for reading today, you should have the paper in front of you that looks like this. Rice Krispie treats, good. This is a recipe. So reading is real important for real life. We talk about this all the time too, about how reading is not just about coming to school and reading a book. It's so that you can do things in real life. And one of those things would be cook for your family one day. And so reading is so important. So today we're going to talk about how to read a recipe. So the first thing that we have to look at is you first look at your ingredients. What do you need to have in front of you in order to be able to make the recipe? Then you have supplies and then the directions of how to follow it, okay? So you're gonna read all of this and then there's questions that you answer right here on this page as you go through. I'm gonna go through just a couple of the questions and then you're gonna do this on your own. So the first question says, how many supplies are needed? Well, you're gonna have to look at the recipe, find where the supplies are and count them. That's right. And write the number for me, okay? List the ingredients. That means you're gonna have to go look at the recipe, find the ingredients and write down what are the things that are needed, ingredients, to make the recipe. Okay, then you're gonna turn over to the next page. Okay, where you have more questions to complete for me. Okay, the next question says, circle the spatula. Find that. Number 4, what do you need to do to the 9 by 13 pan before adding the Rice Krispies mixture? So where do you think you'd find that information? In the directions, good. How many cups of Rice Krispies cereal do you need? You're gonna find that in the ingredients section. So you're gonna need to go through, read this. You're more than welcome to look back at the recipe as many times as you need in order to answer the questions for me, okay? The last question says, write a review of the recipe. Now this means like once you've tasted the Rice Krispies, do you like them or do you not? I'm not asking you to make Rice Krispies. That's a family choice. If you guys want to make them, that's great. If you don't want to make them, that's fine too. For that one, you can just leave that blank unless you did decide to make Rice Krispies, and then you can tell me like they were delicious, they were a little too marshmallowy for my taste, they could use a little extra whatever it is that you want. But that number 12 is not required. You do not have to write a review of this, okay? All right, so you're gonna finish this for reading today. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. All right, and then you're gonna pause this so you can finish working with your recipe and come back and see me in just a moment for math. All right, friends, today we're gonna work on a line graph. All right, have a paper in front of you. It looks just like this. You need a pencil, ready to go. All right, the directions say, the graph below shows the number of frogs caught at the pond. Use the graph to answer the questions. So this line graph is very similar to what we are used to reading from a bar graph because we see it goes in increments, starting at the bottom and going up. So the difference is instead of using bars, they're using lines to connect the points of data to let us see big increases or big decreases in data. So we see a lot of frogs here, not so many frogs here. And then it correlates to a day. So on Monday, 6 frogs. On Sunday, 3 frogs, okay? just like that. All right, so let's look at the questions and let's answer the first two together. What day did they catch the most frogs? So we're looking for the highest number and what day that fell on. So we see the highest number was 10, and that came on what day? Okay, so if you're having trouble with that, you're just gonna find the highest point. You're gonna drag your finger straight down, and that would let you know that it would be on Saturday. Very good. So we should write Saturday in blank number 1. Number 2, what day did they catch the fewest frogs? So we're looking for the smallest number, the lowest point on our graph. We can see that that would be the number 2. And we're going to draw our fingers straight down to let us know that happened on Wednesday. Perfect. Good. All right, you're going to do the rest of these on your own using this line graph to help you. If you have any questions, just let me know. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday.